Installing AZEK's straight edge shingle siding is pretty straightforward. It all begins with a wall. The wall should have a suitable nailing base, such as 1/2-inch plywood or 7/16 OSB. It should also have a weather barrier, exterior trim, and horizontal flashings as specified in the building code. Begin the siding installation by ripping a 1.5-inch starter strip from the top of enough shingle panels to run the full length of the wall. Nail the starter strips in place about 1/4 inch above the base flashing. Nails should go every 8 inches and no closer than 1 inch from each end. The top 9 inches of the panels will be used as a starter course. Cut the tabs off enough shingles to run the full length of the wall and save the tabs for filling in at the top of the wall and under the windows. The first piece of the starter course should be 16 inches long. Install the top strips upside down and the bottom flush to the starter strip. Subsequent pieces should be full length. Fasten with siding nails 1 inch below the top edge and with finished nails 1 inch above the bottom edge. Now, the first course of full shingles can go up, beginning with a full-length panel. The left edge is straight for butting against the previous panel, and the right edge has a keyway cut into it, so when the panels are tightly butted, the keyway is automatically formed. Nail 1/2 inch above each keyway with a coil siding nailer or hand-driven siding nails. When using a coil nailer, make sure the nails are driven flush, not overdriven into the shingles. To align the next course of shingles, snap a chalk line 7 inches above the top of that first course. Use this line to align the top of the next course and repeat each course as you work your way up the wall. Stagger each course by 16 inches and begin the second course with a 32-inch piece and the third course with a 16-inch piece. Follow the caulk manufacturer's instructions for proper gap between siding and trim. At the windows, don't just fill in randomly up the sides. Continue the 16-inch staggered layout, extending panels through the window from one side to another. Measure from the left of the panel to the window and cut the panel, but don't lose track of the panel layout. Extend through to where the window trim stops and make that cut. This will keep the staggered layout consistent, providing a random appearance so the shingles will look authentic. Do the same for the next course, again measuring to the window trim and extending the panel layout through the window. Save the off-cut shingle tabs for use later. Work your way up the wall, keeping the staggered layout so that no keyways overlap each other. If the distance between the top of the shingle and the bottom of the frieze board is less than 3 inches, you'll need to pack out the wall some. This will give a consistent surface for the leftover tabs at the top. Use these tabs under the window too. Fasten the tabs with finish nails in each corner. Pin the bottom corners of the shingles with a 15 or 16 gauge finish nail, driven flush, not overdriven. For siding that is pre-finished, you can pin these corners with fill and flex adhesive caulk, with dollops about 1 inch from the edges or 2 inches above the bottom. Wide tabs get 2 dollops and narrow tabs get 1. Nail the panels along the top and press the adhesive into the wall. And that's pretty much all there is to covering a standard wall with AZEK straight edge shingles.